It's quite simple. Press the free like button if you think that Bret Hart will go down as the most shocking WWF return of all time. Listen, if CM Punk comes back, it won't be as shocking as Bret Hart and The Warrior and Cody Rhodes. Nowhere near. Those three guys that I mentioned, I thought they would never come back to the WWE. That shocked me. If CM Punk comes back, I won't be shocked. He's not at that level of a Cody Rhodes. Cody was on the ban list for that company for a long time. I'm still shocked that he's back. Man, it's crazy how it's like, why are people so stupid, right? I'm talking about the viewers who watch videos on YouTube of other content creators, right? It's like, don't fucking assume shit without doing research on it. It's like, I'm calling this guy CM Punk. I call him that to be disrespectful. I don't like this guy. This will shock you. There was people actually calling some of my viewers who comment on my videos. They were calling them CM Punk fanboys because they wanted him to go back to the WWE. So I'm like, to me, I take offense to that because I'm the one who makes these videos. I'm the guy that said he will go back to the WWF. Okay, I'm calling this prick CM Punk. Let me say that once again. I call him CM Punk to be disrespectful because I don't like this guy. Just because I think he's going back, how can you call me and my subs CM Punk fanboys when I'm calling him CM Punk? I don't call him by the P word. I don't call him CMP. I call him CM Punk. I call him CM Junk Pile because that's what the fuck he is. People are fucking sick in the head. See, that's why I no longer talk to people in my comment section. Okay, that's why I don't heart comments. I don't do none of that bullshit. I just upload and I leave now. But I'm calling this prick CM Punk. On what planet does that make me a fan of this guy just because I think he's going back to the WWF? It's like, it's quite simple. Some of you kids don't get good grades in school because you fail in comprehension. If you can't take what I say seriously, just imagine your fucking school teachers. Holy fuck. But this is a objective channel. I don't play on nobody's side. I call it right down the middle. I'm not a fanboy of no nigga. Let me say that once again. I ain't no fan of no nigga. I play right down the middle. I don't side with nobody. This is a objective opinion. CM Punk will go back to the WWF, whether you like it or not. Once again, his name is CM Punk, and even I'm saying he's going back. How does that make me a fan of him? I don't give a fuck where he goes. Hell, I hope this guy retires, but he's not retiring. He's going back to the WWF. Why the fuck would he go backstage at a fucking Raw event to make amends to have that roster? Why the fuck would he make amends to Triple H, which would be his boss if he were to come back? Listen, Vince McMahon is not in charge on who gets re-signed with the company. That's not his job anymore. That's Triple H's job. He has no say-so. By that logic, who brought back Hit Row? Who brought back Emma? Who fucking brought back the fucking OC? Who brought back Bray Wyatt? Who brought back Karrion Kross? The list goes on and on and on. Who brought back Johnny G? A guy that Vince McMahon would have never re-signed or brought back. Let that sink in. Triple H is in charge of bringing all these jobbers back, not Vince McMahon. There was some idiot that told me that Triple H has no say-so on who gets brought back. I'm like, you can't be that fucking stupid. Like, who the fuck brought back Hit Row? Who asked for that? Who gave back LA Cosplay's gimmick? It was Triple H. He is in charge. Vince McMahon is no longer in fucking charge. Who is bringing back all these people? Who brought back Dakota Kai? It was Triple H. He brings back everybody. So, fucking idiots. But listen, CM Junk will be back. I don't know when, probably by next year's Rumble, but yes, he will be back. Because Triple H has said it on record. He said, hey, his phone is always open. When somebody said, would he bring back CM Junk to the company? He said, hey, his phone line is always open for business. He is a businessman. Once again, his name is CM Junk. I don't like this guy, but I think he's going back. Can you people spell the word objective? No, because you are a fucking idiot. You are a fucking idiot if you think I'm a fan of this fucking prick. You people don't know what objectivity is. You people are fanboys. If you say anything positive about anybody, you are a fanboy of that person. You gotta get slapped if you think that. And I wish I could slap some of y'all motherfuckers if I saw you in person. But this guy is going back. I don't like it, but he is going back. Listen, he's not worser than the Ultimate Warrior. He's not worser than Bret Hart. Right? He's not worser than fucking Cody Rhodes. Why do people think he's not going back? Why do people think this guy is the fucking boogeyman? Why do people think he left such on awful bad terms? I'm like, they made a DVD of the Ultimate Warrior. I think it was called The Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. Who made that DVD? The WWF made that DVD to bash the Ultimate Warrior. And now he is back with the company. They named an award after the fucking Ultimate Warrior. He's in the fucking Hall of Fame. So, if they made amends with the Warrior, why wouldn't they make amends with CM Junk? If they made amends with Bret Hart, the fucking same company that he actually blames for the death of his brother, and yet he came back. In fact, they made him a fucking US champion. Who would ever thought that Bret Hart, a guy who's fucking outspoken, he is the OG CM Junk. They brought him back to the fold, Bret Hart, of all people. A guy that actually punched Vince McMahon. If Vince McMahon brought back Bret Hart, a guy that punched him, he punched him, he fucking spit on him on camera. They brought him back. Why wouldn't they bring back CM Junk? What the fuck did he do besides snitch on his doctor? That's the only thing he did bad, was snitch on his doctor. They take that very seriously when it comes to the WWF. They felt like he threw their doctor under the bus, which is a no-no. They take that very seriously. But overall, CM Junk was not that bad. He was not at the Warrior level. Warrior, dude. People are saying, why would Triple H bring him back? Oh, you mean the same guy who fucking forgave the Ultimate Warrior for burying him. Let's not forget, Warrior buried Triple H back in what, I think 1985 or 96. He buried him. He got his ass squashed by the Warrior. And Triple H couldn't do a damn thing about it. So, wouldn't you think that H should hold a grudge against the Warrior? No, he actually brought back the Warrior to the company. Look, Triple H has very thick skin. Triple H, he forgives everybody. If he forgave the Warrior, why wouldn't he forgive CM Punk? Dude, the Warrior and Triple H, they were on bad terms. Hell, I think Triple H was in that DVD bashing the Warrior. Years later, Triple H actually helped bring him back to the company. Look, now, let's fast forward to Cody fucking Rhodes. How is CM Punk on the fucking blackball list, but not Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes was an EVP of the competition. He made All Elite Wrestling to rival his old company that he is employed by right now. CM Punk, all he was a fucking employee. All he was an employee of All Elite Wrestling. Cody Rhodes was an EVP who was signing talent, who was booking matches. He was a low-key boss. And they brought him back. A guy that was the past 5-6 years, he was the main guy talking shit about that company. He was talking shit about Triple H, Vince, the whole company for the past 6 years. And now, him and Triple H are best friends. Let me repeat, they are best friends now. So why wouldn't Triple H bring back CM Punk if he brought back Cody fucking Rhodes? A guy that made All Elite Wrestling. He's the founder of that company, and they brought him back? Why wouldn't they bring back Phil Brooks if they brought back Tony Khan's EVP, his founder? All CM Punk was a fucking employee on the roster. Cody was... Look, if CM Punk comes back, I won't be shocked. But when Rhodes came back, that is more shocking. I thought he was on a fucking blackball list. Him. Who was talking more shit about the WWF for the past 6 years? Cody or CM Punk? Oh, hands down, it was Cody Rhodes. And yet they brought him back. And now he's the face of the company. The same guy who was always taking shots at his old company. They brought him back. Now, if you notice, the past year, CM Punk, he has not shit-talked the WWF for the past year. In fact, he actually put over Roman Reigns. He actually put over the fucking Bloodline. He has not said a bad word about the WWF in over a year. Because he wants to go back. He doesn't want to burn bridges. He knew this day was going to come when he was going to leave that company. When he was going to leave All Elite Wrestling. He knew this day was coming. So, of course, he wants to be on good terms with the WWF. So, Cody Rhodes was a more shocking return. Like, I was caught off guard when he came back. I'm like, there's no way Vince will bring him back. But he did. So why wouldn't he bring back Phil Brooks? Why wouldn't he bring back CM Punk? That's crazy, right? Because one guy was a vice president of the competition. So that's more shocking to me than CM Punk having a fucking comeback. I like, bro, who was on worse terms? CM Punk was just chilling for the past 7 years. Cody Rhodes was the guy that was fucking taking shots every month. Like, there's proof, there's video evidence. And now he's the face of the company now. So, there's nobody who's above that company. That's why they bring back everybody. Because nobody is above that company. Not Bret Hart, not the Warrior. If they brought back Bret Hart and the fucking Warrior, why wouldn't they bring back CM Punk? Like, am I going crazy? Now, I'm hearing people saying, oh, CM Punk, he has mental health issues. I'm like, how? Where is your evidence? It's like, why are we playing doctor? Right? I don't like that. Don't play doctor. You don't know what's in that guy's head. To me, his head is just fine to me. When I see him, look, this guy does not have a mental health problem. He seems fine to me. It's like, so by your logic, every guy who is an asshole prick has mental health problems? It's like, make that make sense. Listen, don't confuse being a prick and an asshole to having mental health problems. Because let me tell you a fun fact. The people who have the most mental health issues are actually the most happiest people when they go out in public. Right? All these people who fucking off themselves, it's always the people who you don't see it coming. It's always the happiest people on the outside, right? When people see CM Punk, they see him as a prick asshole on the outside. But it's dudes like him who are actually the most happiest. They just have a weird way of showing it. It's like, how about that guy Twitch? What about Twitch? He seemed like a happy-go-lucky dude. And now he's gone. Nobody saw that coming. Right? He was a happy, nice guy, right? Why did he off himself? Even though he was a happy ass dude, right? So let's stop playing doctor, because the people who have mental health problems are actually the most happiest people on the outside that we see in our daily lives. It's actually the pricks and the assholes who are actually the most happiest on the inside. They just don't show it. So no, CM Punk does not have a fucking problem. He's just an asshole. He was always this guy. Nobody said, oh, he has mental problems. Back in, like, what, 10 years ago? Nobody was saying that. So why say it now? Like, okay, look. Yes, he is a prick, an asshole. He's sensitive. That don't mean he has mental health problems, because he fights people who he don't like. Okay? That's dumb. Like, how does that equal him having mental problems? I mean, okay, shit, by that logic, we all have mental problems. We need to stop playing doctor. We don't know what's in that guy's head. It's like there's so many people that I know who have off themselves, but on the outside, they always had a smile on their face. They were always the nicest, sweetest people. How about Jason David Frank? What about Tommy from the fucking Power Rangers? That dude had mental problems, but on the outside, he was a nice guy. He was always in a good mood in public. But obviously, he was sad on the inside, but he didn't show it because he was always happy and nice and fucking sweet and shit, right? We didn't see that coming. So that's my example. Some of the happiest people on the outside are actually the most likely to fucking off themselves. It's the people who are mean and fucking nasty and assholes who are the happiest on the fucking inside. So trust me, CM Junk is not depressed. He ain't sad. He just has a weird way of showing his good mood. Trust me, he's always in a good mood. It's just he has a weird way of showing it. He is a natural smug prick. But no, he does not have a fucking mental problem. That's dumb. Oh, he fought Jack Perry. That means he's crazy. I'm like, no. Just like CM Junk was doing CM Junk type things. That's what he would do. That don't mean he's crazy. But to make a long story short, you got suck it up. He's going back to the WWF. He is not above that company. They are going to bring him back. I don't know when, but they will. Mark my words. Replay this video when he does come back and look fucking stupid. He's coming back. They brought back Bret Hart. Dude, the same guy who tried to convince Owen Hart's wife to sue the WWF. They brought him back. So shut the fuck up and just suck it up. I don't care if you hate this guy. Be objective. Fuck, man, I'm done.